How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich Town, taking place tomorrow at the City Ground. So yeah, looking forward to this one, really looking forward to this one. A change of pace from league football as we take on Ipswich in the FA Cup. Oh, pardon me. Still an opportunity that we really need to take with both hands, because I'd love to see us go on and run the FA Cup. It would be amazing, absolutely amazing if we could go on and win the FA Cup. Would just be outrageous. There's only a couple of teams in there that I look at and go, we've got a problem with them. But obviously Bournemouth, bogey side for us, City, and maybe Brighton, who we would have if we beat Ipswich. So there's a real opportunity for us to go ahead and get another appearance at Wembley. We're 2 games away from Wembley. If we win against Ipswich and then we play Brighton after that, looking good. By the way, sorry if you can hear my next door neighbours. I've got some music playing, unfortunately. It's sort of getting on a little bit, so I don't have a lot of other time to record the video. But anyway, I think Ipswich are a side who are not really enjoying too much of a great season so far. There were kind of people thinking, and I thought maybe a little bit myself, that there could be a side that one of those teams that come up for the Championship and catch teams by surprise. You look at sort of Huddersfield in their first campaign. Sheffield United have done it, I think. Hull did it many years ago, where a team will come up and they'll sort of catch a couple of clubs by surprise and have a season where they finish sort of like mid-table and not in any relegation struggle. And I thought that might happen with Ipswich, but it's not quite clicked that way for them. They've got some really good players. Liam Delap, he's someone that I'd love Forest to go for. Say, for example, Ipswich go down, which is looking likely they do. I would love us to try and get Liam Delap. He'd be a brilliant player to eventually replace Chris Wood. So that'd be absolutely amazing if we could do that. I'd love that. But going into this game, I feel confident. I feel really confident that we should be booking our place in the quarterfinal against Brighton. I think, no disrespect to Ipswich, we should be beating them. We really should be beating them, and it depends what sort of side Nuno's going to go with. But we should be able to beat them. We've got to bear in mind that we've got Manchester City at home on Saturday in the early kickoff, so we've got to have that in mind. We've got to think about that game, the lunchtime fixture, first Premier League game of the weekend, and with the last FA Cup game of the weekend beforehand. So we've got to really think about that. Man City would have had pretty much 2 days, 2 days extra on us, because they played at I think it was 5:30, the tea time fixture on the Saturday. So they've had a lot longer than us to build on it. So I don't know whether Nuno will look at it as a chance to maybe play a little bit of a weakened lineup. I don't know. Ideally, I would like to go as full strength as possible and try and get the job done. But obviously, we don't always have that luxury given the fact we've got City at home on Saturday. We've got to really be sensible and sort of think about that as well. So whether he does look to go with a bit of not a weaker lineup, but maybe drop 1 or 2, I don't know. I think there's enough time in there to probably not have to worry about that. But again, if anyone does have any slight injury concerns or fitness issues, then maybe it's a time to try and give them a little bit of a rest. I know Hudson-Odoi's been out injured, so maybe there's a situation where he maybe gets dropped and saved City. Who knows? But I trust Nuno with whatever option he decides to go with. I do trust him. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he decides to do. The danger men for Ipswich then, I think. Well, Amari Hutchinson is definitely someone I think we've got to keep an eye on. He's a really good player on his day. I mentioned Liam Delap already. I really, really like him. I think for Ipswich, they've got obviously Jaden Philogene. I've not heard too much about him since he moved there from Villa, but I remember last season he was unbelievable in the Championship for Hull City, so we'll have to keep our eye on him. But I think it's a weird one for Ipswich because they're in a relegation fight, but I don't really see them having any chance of surviving, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to see them stay up, I don't quite see that happening. So it could be an opportunity for Kieran McKenna to go, right, you know what? We're going to have full strength here. Try and win. Try and boost morale. Try and give us something to go for towards the end of the season. Or you could go, actually, you know what? There might be some sort of a chance that we could look to try and stay up in the stay in the division. So he might focus that. I don't know, but it'll be a really intriguing one to sort of see how he approaches it and what he decides to do, because like they're in a position where, look, you might not be staying in the division, and the FA Cup could provide a bit of positivity for the campaign, but then could McKenna go, actually, you know what, it might look improbable, but we're going to give everything we've got to try and stay in the league. So that'll be interesting to see what he does and what he decides to do. But I really do think we should be going out there, winning these sorts of games, getting the passage through to the next round. But yeah, we said that about Exeter. Look what happened in that one. So we really got to give it. Pardon me. We really got to give it everything that we've got, and not walk into it and thinking, Ipswich side in the relegation zone, we should be going and winning this. We actually have to go and make sure we do win it, and I think we will be able to do that. Big point against Arsenal in the last game will have helped with the confidence. Obviously, 2 losses, both away from home before that, with games against Fulham and Newcastle respectively, both losses in that one. So to get a really good point in that one, and Murillo was, oh my days, that bloke was outstanding. So to have that was really good and really helped us and gave us an opportunity to get a bit more confidence back in us and think, yeah, you know what, we can go and we can push forward and get something. Push forward and get something from this campaign. It's not all going to fall apart, sort of thing. But yeah, look, I think I want to see us win. I really, really do. I really want to see us go on a cup run and make it to Wembley again. That would be amazing to see. And I think if there's a chance for us to do that, it's this season. Both Man City and Bournemouth have got each other. So one of them are going, right? So then that'll leave. We're the highest ranked team in the competition. Man City have got Bournemouth. One of them are out. So that basically, we are probably, after that tie, we're second favourites. The winner of our tie are going to be second favourites. I think the winner of Ipswich, hang on. Let me start again. I'm getting ahead of myself. When I said the winner of our tie, I'm saying that we've already won. No, I don't want to make the mistake the Forest players are going and thinking, yeah, we're going to get through and we've definitely already got Brighton. But the winner of if we beat Ipswich, the winner of us and Brighton, I think are going to be the second favourites behind the winner of Bournemouth and Manchester City. I know we're higher than Bournemouth, but we know what Bournemouth do to us, and but we've got to look at that and go, look, this is a real, serious opportunity we have to go and win the FA Cup. Like, there's Man City, there's obviously there's Ipswich standing in our way, but there's Brighton, Man City, Ipswich and Bournemouth, who I think can stop us. Ipswich, not so much, but we're playing them, so I'm going to include them. Brighton, we've played them twice this season. 2-2 draw at their gaff. It will be at their gaff should we make it. And then we beat them 7-0 at home. Bournemouth are a bogey side for us. We never seem to beat them. Manchester City, again, we haven't beaten them since getting promotion, but we've got them at the weekend, and that could change. We drew against them at home in our first season up. So, look, I don't know. We've got a really good chance, and hopefully we can beat Ipswich and be in in the fixture list for the quarterfinals. And man, it's a real opportunity for us to go on and get something from this campaign, because I really feel like we've got a real chance. We've really got to beat Ipswich and make sure we go ahead and do that. I'm going to go with a 2-0 Forest win. I'm feeling confident. I really am feeling confident. Let us know down below what you think might happen, your score prediction and all that good stuff. Comment your starting lineups. I'm not going to go through the starting lineup because I'm not sure really what Nuno's going to do. I'd like to go full strength, but who knows. Subscribe if you haven't already and you do enjoy the content you see on this channel. And come on, you Reds, let's get into that quarterfinals of the Emirates FA Cup.